Let's learn about sound. So here's what happened. I gave Curtis Judd, a YouTube creator that posts videos about light and sound, free access to one of my online courses over at Basic Filmmaker University. He had inadvertently done me a big favor, and I thought this was one way to say thanks. He responded by sending me free access to his online course, Production Sound Fundamentals for Film and Video. I didn't mean for that to happen. So I thought, I'm not a sound guy, and I could certainly hire pro sound people for anything important or a paying client. I also don't have a problem with sound. On my channel, I just shoot the episodes using an NTG3 and Zoom H6, sync them, and away I go. It's nice and simple. That's one route if you've got a bit of extra cash laying around, about $1,000. And what about people who don't? Maybe this course has something to offer that I can learn and share with my viewers and help them out. So I took a rather uninterested look at his course. It took me about 4 minutes to go, wow, love this format, covers the basics of sound and answers a bazillion questions I get about sound, mics, recorders, and all that. So I told Curtis I wanted to review his course, as I think the people on my channel could really benefit from the knowledge. He thought that was cool. I told him to set me up with a link and I'd send people over there. And he thought that was cool too. I told him I wanted a 99% cut, and he told me to shut up, so I told him to shut up, and then he banned me from his course, so I banned him from my course. Then we internet punched each other in the face. Seriously, I was really impressed with his course. It's easier for me just to play the 2-minute promo video that I ripped off from his course and didn't tell him about. It explains what the course is about and who would enroll.
Today, I'm very excited to announce our new Sound Production Fundamentals class. This is all about learning how to record sound with a special emphasis on dialogue sound for short film and video. And not only is this online courses or online videos, but we also have weekly online help sessions. So if you ever get stuck with any questions and you can't seem to work your way past it, we can get online, we can discuss it, and help you keep moving forward. Now, who is this course for? This is for people that want to learn how to improve the quality of their sound for short film and video. And it's for those who may not know anything about audio at all just yet, to those that know a little bit and just want to really kind of take their sound to the next level. First, we'll start by talking about what sound is and how it works. And with that solid foundation, you'll be able to solve a lot of problems. Then beyond that, of course, we're going to talk about the gear you need and the techniques you need to use that gear to record the best sound possible. Now, if you are just looking for a magical answer to the magical question, what piece of gear do I need to buy to make my sound awesome? And you don't really have any interest in investing in yourself and learning and your own skills, this course is not for you. This course is for those that really want to invest in themselves to learn the skills necessary to really produce great sound. And really, when it comes to it, producing great sound, recording great sound is 90% skill and 10% gear. So if that's your mindset, this may be the right course for you. There are also some other things to think about. My experience is that audiences will forgive you for mediocre visuals if the sound is great. Sound is so immersive and it tells stories so effectively, and it's so important. If you have a film where the sound is mediocre, the visuals are awesome, your audience is going to notice right away, and it's going to become a problem, and you're not going to be able to tell stories as effectively. Now, this course is available to anyone that has a device that's connected to the internet. It's that simple. Likewise with the weekly help sessions, those will also be held online, so all you need is an internet connection. This course is available now. All you have to do is sign up if it sounds right for you. Again, if you're interested in improving your skills. Also, we'll be adding content over time, so it's a one-time payment, and as content is added, you can access that as well. And finally, just to make sure that we're on the same page here, this course is about the skills and the fundamentals of recording great sound. It doesn't go into great detail about post-processing, so all the editing and post-processing things will be covered in a future separate course, but this one is all about capturing great sound. So I'm excited to have you sign up if you feel like it's the right thing for you, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Now wait, also included is weekly online help session where he mentors people as part of the course. Wow, onto the course. The introduction goes through what sound is. Now you may think that's like, duh, everybody knows what sound is. Well, fine, but I highly suggest you take your I know all about this subject and set it aside. You'll learn something, and that something is the basis for everything everywhere else that you'll do with sound including miking, sound levels, recording editing, and so on. He covers how to properly set up your sound levels and your recording devices, what a signal chain is, you need to know this, and yes, he explains it simply, and how clipping in your sound occurs and what to do to correct it. A very thorough section on microphones is next, and he covers them all, how to use them, which ones you'll need for your particular recording type, and so on. The audio recorder section goes through what you need to know to select the correct audio recorder for your application, what specs to look for, what to ignore, all the different types of audio recorders and a variety of price ranges, and finally he covers how to set up your audio recorder for the best possible results. Now, armed with all the information you need, Curtis goes through recording techniques. This includes placement of mics, how to handle reverb and echo with an excellent demonstration and graphs on what reverb and echo is, boom pulls and their technique, shotgun mics, how to boom a shotgun mic, and demonstrations of all the ways you can hide lav mics on people and objects. Next, this section is post-production basics. He shows you how to sync your audio with your video in a number of different ways. Now I know he said he will cover post-production for audio in another course, which I know he's almost done with, but he still covers some post-production audio techniques on the lecture dialogue sound post-production workflow example. Lastly, Curtis has a section on what gear is right for you. I suggested he title this bonus material, and oddly enough, while I'm reviewing the course, this section magically gets retitled that way. It was kind of freaky. Bonus material is a compilation of his best videos on different types of audio gear he's reviewed and the pros and cons of each. This is a great section for anyone that really wants to dive in depth to the specific gear he mentioned earlier in the course. By the time you see this and take this course, you'll probably have made quite a few changes, reorganized a few things, and added more content. What do I think? Well, you know my rule. I don't review anything that I don't think would be of benefit to the people watching my channel. Let's cover the pros and cons. Pros. The pros are pretty much what I've already mentioned, and I think he stated it all in his promo video. You'd be an idiot not to take this if you want to know more about sound and how to get better sound. Okay, he didn't actually say that. And frankly, I'm hard pressed to find any cons. A couple of things I mentioned he said he was fixing soon, so you probably won't even see them by the time you take this course. I thought there were 1 or 2 words he's using I don't think people not familiar with sound would know, and I suggested he define them. Well, he did that. He also mentions distances in centimeters, and as much as I appreciate him covering 90% of the world that uses the metric system, I asked him to title or mention inches and feet for US viewers, like me. Well, he did that too. I mentioned it might be nice to add some quizzes to help reinforce the basic concepts learned in the videos, and he had that too while I was watching the course. Lastly, I didn't see any mention of where or how to participate in the weekly help sessions. Well, he did that too. I found out from him you get a weekly email inviting you to the online help sessions. I think this course is awesome for anyone wanting to know what audio, what gear to use, what sound is good, and more. Adding the weekly online help sessions is quite a deal. Lastly, maybe you think it's a negative the course costs 79 bucks. I disagree, and I think the online help sessions alone are worth 10 times that price. It's a lifetime of consulting for 79 bucks. Regardless, Curtis was kind enough to create a $20 discount code specifically for my viewers. You must use a link in the description below which contains a $20 discount. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. I told him I wanted a 99% cut, and he told me to shut up. So I told him to shut up. Then he banned me from the course, so I banned him from the course. Then he internet punched me in the face. Oh man, that's really hard to do. Regardless, you might want to subscribe to his channel if you're interested in the art of light and sound and production. Wait a second. Are you subscribed to my channel? Well, why the hell not? Those are the pros and cons. You may think it's a con for the course, 79 bucks. A con for the course. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please go enroll in the course. Don't worry, it's all a con.